I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to join me. Also try and fix my phone. This is literally like an every week thing, but I'm not really going to worry about it. You guys can join me. Hello, hello. There you are. Say hi. Tell me where you are while I get situated in my shop. I am Mary from Mary'sHeirloomSeeds.com, and I try to go live here every Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Time. It has been a very long day, for good reason. I'll share with you a couple minutes why it was a long day. If you are joining me for the first time, welcome. If you are a regular, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm just trying to figure out the camera here because YouTube has decided that everything is going to be different every week. Alrighty, I'm a little sideways here, so I'll fix that. Alrighty, everybody, comment, let me know where you are. Hey, Jackie Jacks in California, thanks for joining me. Alright, so I am Mary from Mary'sHeirloomSeeds.com, and I try to go live here on YouTube every Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Time. Today is something completely different. 2025 garden challenges. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hey, Caitlin, thanks for joining me. So, and Jenny in Orlando. So we've got all of our bases covered. We got both of our coasts covered here in the U.S. So today's topic is our 2025 garden challenges. Hey, Nancy in Georgia, thanks for joining me as well. In the description section of this video, you will find a link to my comprehensive planting guide. You'll also find a link to the 2025 Garden Challenges announcement. Monica's even joining me here as well in Florida. Before I get started on all the awesomeness, number one, I added a discount code for the entire year of 2025. So it doesn't matter what you're buying, you can save 5% off your entire order before shipping if you use code 2025, right? That code is valid right now. It will be valid for the entire year of 2025. This is good on anything in my shop, even the sale items in my shop, but you can only use one code per order. So just keep that in mind. Hey, Asia Joe, thanks for joining me. So I am exhausted right now. I normally don't even talk about that, but if you notice, my lap is empty. I don't have Shop Cat anymore because the shop cat that showed up that we were calling Sergeant Pepper, we moved into the house. He is definitely making his way in our home, and he is getting along with our indoor cats. I felt really bad having him locked up in the seed shop that doesn't have a lot of natural lighting and windows and things like that, and he wanted out so bad, so I brought him in the house. And I also was a little nervous about him going in and out. He's inside, and now he's happy. Thank you, Jackie Jacks. I made it. If you are interested in purchasing a custom sweatshirt, just let me know. I've had a couple of customers reach out and ask for custom sweatshirts, and I have made them for them. Alrighty, everybody, are you ready for our 2025 garden challenges? I decided to stick to one crop, and that is heirloom radishes. So, hang on, I need my water. Heirloom radishes. Maybe you like radishes. Maybe you love radishes. Maybe you're not sure about radishes. Maybe you haven't tried radishes. I've had a couple people go, whoa, what about doing it this way or doing it that way? If you didn't know, you can eat radishes raw. You can eat radishes cooked, like sauteed. You can put it in stew. You can eat the greens. I personally prefer the greens cooked, like sauteed, because they get a little prickly when they're a little older, but it's a double duty crop. You can eat the root, you can eat the green. So this year, we are doing radishes as my 2025 garden challenges. And I've got all the information available, not just in the links below, but also tonight in my live video. Throughout the years, last couple of years, I've done different garden challenges, anywhere from tomatoes, peppers, cucumber, sunflower. Let's see what else we did. We did watermelon, and we did pumpkin. So quite a few actually, different garden challenges. So I really wanted to do something that was spe- uh, specific variety, but also something for everyone. So I mentioned in my last live video on Thursday that I had a lot of feedback on like maybe the watermelon, for example. Well, Mary, I have a container garden. I have a small garden. The pumpkin, I have a container garden. I have a small garden. And maybe you could have something for everybody. This is for you. Oh my gosh. So the 2025 garden challenges are two categories. The first is grow the longest radish, and the second is grow the largest radish. So in the description section of this video, by the way, I mentioned, is the link to the 2025 garden challenges. You can have all the print information in case you missed the live video or in case you don't want to listen to me ramble around. So I have some suggestions also listed for the longest and the largest. So I wrote them, I actually typed them up because I will forget if I don't actually put it down on paper. Hey, Esther's daughter, thanks for joining us. No, you're totally fine. All right, so here are my suggestions. These are not required, and I'm going to share the rules with you in just a second. The Japanese Minoese daikon radish. I just call it Japanese daikon radish or simply daikon radish. It can grow 6 to 20 inches long, and that's the edible stage. You can actually grow them even longer for the challenge. The next is red daikon radish. Now, those are a little smaller. Let's see, Jackie Jack says time to place a radish order. So, yes, make sure you listen to all the information before you place your order. The red daikon radish is more of a 5 to 8 inches long. And again, that is in the more edible stage. All of our seed packs for radish have 100 seeds or more. And I'm going to share with you a brand new one that has 200 seeds or more. So the red daikon is 5 to 8 inches, but it can definitely grow much longer. Asia Joe, thank you for waiting because I have a discount code you can use on your order. Now, the long scarlet Cincinnati radish is also called the long Cincinnati market radish. That's the picture of me holding the radish. Now, generally, those are a 6 to 7 inch long radish. However, in my picture, mine are growing more than 13 inches. Now, again, it's not necessarily like the whole thing is going to be edible, but this is for a challenge, so it's going to be fun. That has over 100 seeds in the pack, so you have so much opportunity to grow a major, huge radish for these. And again, the categories are the longest radish and the largest radish. Now, here is the new arrival that I have been waiting to share with you guys, and that is the Sakurajima mammoth radish. It predates the 1800s. It is originally from Japan, though our seed stock is grown in the U.S. It can regularly reach 15 pounds and 10 inches in diameter. However, in Japan, where it originates, it can grow up to 100 pounds. This radish has grown 60 pounds. So you guys are in for a treat. That's a whole lot of radish. And at 10 pounds, that is its normal size that is edible. I don't know if you guys have ever grown radish, and I don't know if you've ever grown radish that was like too big. A radish generally that grows too big can be rough and cracked on the outside, and maybe the top isn't super edible, but the bottom is super edible. Sometimes it starts to grow outside of the soil. So everybody's garden is different, and everybody how they grow is going to be different. All of these radish varieties I'm telling you about, you can grow in ground, you can grow in raised beds, you can grow in a bucket, or you can grow it in a grow bag, a fabric grow bag. So I'm going to grow these in all 4 options. I'm going to grow in ground, which is going to be rough for me because we have clay soil here and it is funky. I'm going to grow it in a grow bag. I'm going to grow it in a 5-gallon bucket, and I'm going to grow it in my raised beds. So I'm going to have all of these different options, and I'm going to share with you throughout the process, my process. Now, in order to win, in order to enter and be qualified to enter, there's a couple rules. Yes, there's rules. Sorry. There are some things I have to add to it. Um, so the seeds have to be purchased from Mary's Heirloom Seeds. Mary's Heirloom Seeds is sponsoring this giveaway and this challenge, and all of the prizes are coming from Mary's Heirloom Seeds. So of course, we want to make sure that you got them from us. Also because we don't sell any hybrids. So all of the seeds we sell are heirloom. So we're leveling the playing field with everybody having to have their good quality seed source, right? Seeds must be purchased from Mary's Heirloom Seeds is number one. You could have purchased them 5 years ago. Totally up to you. Now the new variety, you wouldn't necessarily because I just added it. But seeds have to be grown in 2025 because of course this is a 2025 garden challenge. I did make notes just so I wouldn't forget and miss anything. There will be a check-in post once a month, and I will be posting that at my Feral Gardeners Facebook group. You don't have to have Facebook in order to enter. You don't have to have Facebook in order to win. However, there's going to be a monthly check-in, even if it's just like, hey, I bought my seeds, or hey, I planted my seeds, or hey, it's too early for me to plant my seeds. So just for checking in, I'm going to have gift certificates for all those, and I'll share that with you in just a minute. So I'm going to have my monthly main check-in is going to be at Mary's Heirloom Seeds on Mary's blog. It's going to share with you what I'm doing in my garden to either prepare or grow for the 2025 garden challenges. It's a lot of work, right? Sounds like a lot of work. For those of you that missed it earlier, I have an empty lap. Kind of bummed, but not really. Because Sergeant Pepper is inside, and he's loving being inside right now. So I don't have a shop cat anymore. But at least he's safe. That's important. So you need to register I'm not even going to give you a date. Like, if you register March 30th, January 1st, totally up to you. But the final check-in is going to be on June 30th, 2025. So this is a shorter challenge. Last year I did from January to November. And in my opinion, that's just too long. Sometimes people have a short attention span. Sometimes it's just like, Mary, I don't want to have to check in every month. So you don't have to check in every month. But the final check-in is June 30th, 2025. And all this information is going to be sent out in an email. In the description section of this video, you'll find a link to my email sign-up. So if you're not already signed up to my emails, definitely check it out. And just have patience with me. I posted on my Facebook page the other day. It's been crazy around here. We have a lot of great stuff going on, but a lot of crazy stuff going on. I battled and beat some crazy health stuff this year. I battled and beat gardens, chickens in my gardens, hogs in my gardens, deers going through my gardens. So it's been a great year, but a crazy year, and 2025 is going to be better than ever. I'm just going to say it. It's going to be better than ever. I'm just throwing it out there at you. Positive reinforcement, right? So what can you win? So we talked about how you can enter, how you can win. Now what can you win? So we're going to do a monthly check-in, as I mentioned, at my Mostly Feral Gardeners group on Facebook. That is my group of no drama gardeners. I'm not in with drama, so we're good. I love it. It's super simple and easy group, easygoing group. There's no judgment. Like, people ask questions and they go, this might be a dumb question, but we don't do drama in that group. And I'm going to use an app. So every first of the month, I'm going to post a check-in. And whether you have bought your seeds, haven't bought your seeds, just planting your seeds, my cat ate my seeds, if you just check in once a month, we're going to do a giveaway, and we're going to give away a gift certificate, a couple gift certificates, 3 every single month. You don't need to be on Facebook in order to win, because the final check-in is really when we give out the most. And as I mentioned, the final check-in is March 30th. It'll be posted at Mary's Heirloom Seeds. So I'm going to pick the top 3 entrants for the longest and 3 entrants for the largest and they'll each receive a $25 gift certificate plus seeds. And each month, as I mentioned, I'm going to give out 3 gift certificates for people that check in, and that's going to be $10 gift certificates. So as a bonus, this is super important because I did this last year and people didn't realize. As a bonus, just for entering and just for being a finalist, like I entered January 1st, I entered June 30th. So that's just 2 emails you had to send me. I'm going to pick 5 entrants at random for a $25 gift certificate. So all total, that's going to be 18 different $10 gift certificates and 11 different $25 gift certificates. Not bad, right? I mean, they're just for more seeds, and most of us love seeds. So I don't know about you, but I like seeds. So just to recap, my garden challenges this year. Sorry, I should sit up. I hear my granny in the back of my head going, "Don't slouch." Just to recap, my 2025 garden challenges are radishes. Grow the longest radish, grow the largest radish. Super easy. I have in the description section of this video a couple suggestions of varieties. You could literally choose any radish variety that I have at marysheirloomseeds.com. Totally up to you. You could grow cherry bell radish, which is a very small radish, but it's still an entrance. What if you purchased seeds in 2020 and you still have those seeds? Totally fine. You don't have to buy new seeds. You just had to have purchased those seeds from marysheirloomseeds.com, and I have a record of it in 2020. So super easy. Now, in order to enter, you're going to send an email to mary@marysheirloomseeds.com, and the subject of that email needs to be 2025 garden challenges. Let me know what you want to grow. You don't have to. You can just say, "Hey, Mary, I'm going to enter." Aisha Joe says, if anyone knows a person on the fence of gardening, this might be a fun way to get them going. Absolutely. And I also mentioned that 2025 is going to be a year of challenges in general. In January, I have my Plant for Pollinators month. I'm going to talk about all of the different varieties that are fantastic for pollinators. I'm going to give out 2 free seed packs of every single order that comes through my website during the month of January is going to get a postcard with information on a pollinator friendly seed variety. You're going to get a free seed pack for that specific variety, and then you're going to get a veggie variety. And if you tune in to my Facebook post, I'm going to have a giveaway soon. I'm going to have guess that pollinator friendly variety. I'm not going to post a picture because it's super obvious what it is. I'm not going to post a picture of the seed because that's super obvious what it is. You're just going to have to choose from some of the pollinator friendly varieties that I have at Mary's Heirloom Seeds in order to win, because it's a really easy one. So I don't want to give it away to make it too easy. Jackie Jack says I'm planting more pollinators next year. That's awesome. I'm going to have a massive area just for pollinators, and I've got an article that I will be sharing with you about how to create a butterfly garden. Fun, right? All right, so that is it for me. It's short and sweet today because, as I mentioned earlier, I'm exhausted. We brought the indoor shop cat inside, and I've been up since 2 2 a.m. this morning. While we were getting everybody situated. It was day 2 in the house, so the indoor cats were situating themselves with the new cat. I probably need a nap. Nancy says, I'm so glad you took the kitty inside. I did. I felt bad that he was here by himself when I wasn't here, and he didn't have anybody to play with. And now that we have him inside, we are realizing that he is much younger than we thought he is. He's still a kitten, and he needs more attention and whatnot than just, if he was an old man cat and he would just sit here like a lazy fat cat like I've had in my past, I would say he needs to be a shop cat. But it looks like he's a kitten, and it looks like he needs more attention. So I'm going to be a little tired for a little while, but that's totally fine. Anytime you introduce new family members, it's a little bit of an interesting situation. So I'm okay with not having a shop cat if it means that he has a happier and a longer life. If you don't know, indoor cats generally live a lot longer than outside cats. So he won't have to worry about where his next meal is coming from, and he won't have to worry about watching his back because we've got it. Alrighty, everybody. So the 2025 garden challenges have officially been announced. I hope to go live next time when I'm not so tired and when I'm like a little more peachy and bright-eyed. But thank you very much for your patience. I appreciate it. While we all transition. Yes, definitely, Asia Joe. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And now I totally almost forgot. Esther's daughter says I want a kitten. Oh, lady, if you haven't gotten a kitten, get two. They're like cookies. You can never have just one. We have two orange kittens that we rescued at 10 days old. We have Jojo, who was a kitten. Now he's a giant cat, and we rescued him at 6 weeks old. And now this outdoor cat, our vet said he's 2 years old, but we really think he's younger. He was just severely malnourished. All right, so enough about cats. I could talk about cats all day, so let's hold off on that. But Esther's daughter, if you've got questions about cats, send me an email. I didn't used to be a crazy cat lady, but I definitely am now. Yes, all of mine are outdoor, and all of mine are rescues. If you want to save 5% on your entire order before shipping in 2025, use discount code 2025. 2025 in the discount code box at checkout, and you'll get 5% off your order automatically. There's no order minimum. There's no order maximum. Oh, Esther's daughter, you said you've had many. Well, good. And again, if you have any questions, I didn't mention, if you have any questions, send an email. My email is mary@marysheirloomseeds.com. So I am going to go in, I'm going to have dinner, and I'm going to go to sleep much earlier today and hopefully get a little bit of sleep tonight. All the orange, Natasha says all the orange kitties. We now have 3 orange kitties and 1 gray kitty. So I'm a little tired. I'm going to drink my water. I'm going to have some dinner, and I'm going to bed early. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your patience. Send me an email if you've got questions. My email is mary@marysheirloomseeds.com. And I actually answer your emails. Happy planting, everybody.